Oh, guys, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the Derrek Ribera Show. I'm your host, Derek, the nice guy, Rivera. You know what I'm saying? I'm out sitting out there inside my job, so you might hear cars and stuff in the background. The recording doesn't sound as crisp and nice as usual, but I kind of wanted to get the episode out there since I had had one in a while. One of those things. One of those things. What you gonna do? Um, I. Oh man, it's been a while, guys, and I'm so sorry about that. It's been a while since I first saw you. Hold my head up high. Whatever happened to that kind of music? I'm sitting out here for the liquor store just ranting it from my phone. They probably see it on the cameras, my job. They're like, "Oh my God, Derek's a crazy man." But I've always wondered what had happened to the good old fashioned music, like Creed and Stay, and just awesome music. They call it butt rock now. You know. Uh, you know, I just I've always wondered, saying like that kind of music don't really get played no more. I mean, you know, there's a few of us guys that still jamming. Oh, yeah, go by. There you go. I'm by the highway too, so it's like every small cock has to drive by in their jacked up truck with lights under it. I'm so cool, you don't understand. Oh God damn, yeah, they remind me of those guys on South Park. They took our yams, but they have to every time like I press record, dude. Like they have to drive by and just fucking and do the little light switch with their wieners, because they can't do the helicopter like the rest of us. The little light switch. Oh, I don't know, but I'm just saying. But no, this is actually a test. I don't know if this is gonna be put out or not. But yeah, welcome to the Derek Rivera Show. Welcome, 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 welcome. I already cussed and stuff in the first. I try to do it without the first 10 minutes. I know on the Heavy Rollers podcast, I try to do that and stuff like that, which we did record on Tuesday, which was came out Wednesday, which was a really good episode. I had a lot of praise on that episode. Probably won't get much praise on this one. It's like the last one when I was like, "Shut up, lesbian." That caused a bit of a stir. But I don't know, man. You know what I hope, and this is what I hope and dream. This is when I know I made it. Is when my podcast has a commercial before it, like the Cupid's commercial. Have you guys heard? Have you guys seen the Cupid's commercials? Where it has like this dude sprays cologne and he walks by these hot chicks and they're like, "Oh my God, I just can't stand the smell of your cologne. Oh my God, it's making me wet." Try with a guy like me. Try with Derek Ribera. I want to see a big old fat fucking loser with Cupid's cologne with his 60% off walking by. That's what I want to see. I want to see me. I don't want to see some skinny guy or some guy with a six pack and a chiseled face. I want to see a guy that's like me walking by. I want to see me just getting off work in a liquor store as I wait for my mother to pick me up. The guy lives with his mother. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see some freaking, God forbid, I don't want to see some city boy, some chiseled up little dude walking by, and all the girls, "Oh my God, he's so hot. Oh my God, he smells so good. I'm the babysitter, and I can't resist you. I know your wife ain't home." No, I want to see me open the door with that smell and see what happens. That's what I want to see. I want to see me open the door for the babysitter and her go, "I can't resist you, Derek. You and your fat rolls, and how your stomach hangs over your fucking waist. Oh God, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see some pretty boy. I don't want to see some sissy boy. I don't want to see none of that. I want to see big old fat Derek just getting off work, having to take a dump. That's what I want to see. Fresh from taking a dump. Actually, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see, like, and then that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing that'll get me to purchase those commercials is the fact that, like, if someone like me was sitting there and he walks by at HEB and I'm over here trying to buy microwave burritos and the girl's going, "You smell so good. We should actually go out sometime." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, that'd be kind of cool, And, here I am with my microwave burritos and a goddamn sausage links. That's what I want to see. You know what I mean? I don't want to see some pretty boy walking down the beach and every woman sees him, and she just can't resist how he looks so good. And oh my God, and Cupid makes him smell better. I'm just wet. I'm just wet. I'm just so wet, so wet. Waterfalls. You know, God, I'm such a piece of shit, dude. Like I can't even wait 10 minutes to start being an asshole. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, and the next commercial I want to see after that is I want to have like at the end of the podcast, I want the commercial to be the AI girlfriend thing where people just banging their phones. Like, how do you do that? What is the point of that? What is the point of an AI girlfriend? Can someone tell me something? What the hell is wrong with people? I mean, truly, and I know I'm already going deep and I'm already going crazy. It's not even 10 minutes in. I'm just going crazy. It's like, oh, everybody's so crazy. But it's like, guys, I don't understand it. And maybe I'm a hater. Maybe I'm just an asshole, but like, it's like, dude, you have to, there has to be a line somewhere drawn in the sand. There has to be a line drawn somewhere where people will just like these stupid commercials. Like when you don't have a when you first get rid of Spotify Premium or when you first get rid of like a YouTube Premium, it's YouTube's the worst one. Like especially YouTube Music, and I'd be listening to music on there and they'll play like 80 commercials in a row, and it's like ha 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 ha. Like if you don't want to pay us, if you don't want to pay us, we're literally gonna drive you crazy with commercials. You will commit suicide when you're done with this third commercial. But it's like, but I don't know. I never understood those, and but those are the two commercials I hope plays before the podcast. If you don't have premium, it's literally I want the Cupid's commercial, and I want the goddamn the AI girlfriend commercial where there's some cartoon chick shaking her ass. That's what I want. Just a cartoon chick shaking her ass. And I want everybody to be like, yeah, that's my stuff right there, dude. That's what I like. But I'm trying to see how long this will go actually. But I really hope that that's how far we come in society today. Just literally, dudes like is that a thing? Like, how do you bang it? Like that's what I want to know. Maybe I'm just old school. I can't get an AI girlfriend. I'm old school. I'm literally like, what do you do with it? Like, what is going on? Like, you can't fuck your phone. I don't think. Can you? I mean, I never tried, but I mean, it's kind of too small. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, oh, you're so big. Yes, it's bigger than the phone. Thank you. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't believe it, guys, man. I hope you guys are doing good, man. And man, I don't know, bro. I've been sitting here, dude, and it's like I'm sitting out here in front of my job waiting on my ride. And it's cold as fuck. It actually rained a little bit earlier, and I sat in water on my rock because there's like a rock I sit on out here, and I put I have my tea and stuff over there. I haven't drank water all day, and that's why my kidneys are hurting, and my left nut is fucking just, or my right nut is hurting, my right kidney's hurting. It's like great, let's just dehydrate yourself so you can freaking die. That's what you should do. But it rained a little bit, so I sat in a little bit of water on the rock, and now my butt's all cold, and it's just a pleasant time. It's a pleasant time here in America. Um, but it's like I working in a liquor store, man. It's something I was thinking about earlier, and it happened too. Every time at night, like it's like this weird chain reaction. Like right when I'm about to close, someone comes rushing in. And it's usually a Mexican. My own people doing it to me. But like usually, they will rush in, and they're oh, sorry, man, sorry, and they're always apologetic. I'm so sorry, and then they give you $100 bill after you counter the register. Because I counted the register 5 minutes too. That's somebody's turning. Nope, nope, nope. Not turning to the liquor store. We're to close. Sorry, bitch. We're to close. They didn't turn in. They just saw they turn off their turn signal. And it's just like chill out, bro. You know what I mean? Like I hate people like that too. Like they'll try to come afterwards and look at you like you're a piece of shit. Like how can you just sit out there? You can't go inside and let us buy liquor illegally. And people get mad at you. People will literally get mad. Why'd y'all stay open later? What the fuck? Like we made the law. Like the guy working at the liquor store in Kingsland made the law. Some fat retard working behind the goddamn fucking register made the law. You know what I'm saying? Here we are. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoying ourselves. You know. But that's what they act like. They'll treat you like you made the law, like you were the one. And then like or they come in at the last minute and they laugh at you pretty much, or they give you $100 bill after you count the register, and you got to recount the register. Oh, sorry, man. That's all I had, bro. That's all I had, bro. I'm so sorry. Like, I saw 220. You fuck. You know. But it's like I don't know. Like it seems like like working in a liquor store. That's always happened, man. It's like people will literally just come in at the last minute, bro. Just last minute. Boy. Never, 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 never. Never, and they're saying they're sorry, but the look in their faces is like, it's like you had all day. Well, I don't know, man. I work pretty long hours. I'm not like y'all. I'm not like y'all. I work hard. Yeah, I work hard. I need a liquor store job, but that seems pretty laid back. Seems pretty laid back. I hope you do get a liquor store job. And you know what I hope? People come in at the last 5 minutes, you son of a bitch. But no, that happened to me Mondays too, man. I was so mad, dude. It was like, yeah, I was down there down the street drinking, and I was like, oh man, I gotta get to the liquor store before we run out of alcohol. And I had to wait till the last minute to leave the house. It's like, yeah, because you're probably a bad person. Those are the kind of people that you just like. You're like, you know what? I just want to get a gun. Give me a gun. Just one time, please, Lord, give me a pass. I just saw a fox run across the road. It's like, oh great, now I'm gonna get attacked by a fox and a hound. And then like where I sit with my rock at, it's grass, and someone lets their dog take a dump over here all the time, I guess, or something. Because like literally, like I always like I think I almost just stepped in dog shit. Yeah, it's right there. I didn't step in it though. Thank God. It's like fuck, bro. Like, nah, man, I've been sick, man. I'm out here in shorts and a t-shirt. It's like freaking 30 degrees, of course, you know. But it's like I don't know. It's annoying, annoying as fuck, annoying as fuck. Oh my God, it's so annoying as fuck. But yeah, I mean, like I don't know. I'm just like, in a mood today, and I was like, man, I want to bring the Derrek Ribera show back. Well, go ahead and go by with your big loud truck, bro. You're cool. You're one of the cool guys. We all look up to you. But we do. Oh, there's the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Coming straight from the underground. A young N-word got it bad because I'm brown. Not the other colors, so police think they can have the authority to harass a minority. I ain't the one for a motherfucker with a badge and a gun to get hated on and thrown in jail. We can go toe to toe in the middle of the cell. Fuck on me because I'm an old man. Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. Man, but it's what was I saying about people? Oh yeah, people just like people are weird, man. And it's like, but like working in my job, I meet all kinds of different kinds of people. But I think the worst type of person I have ever met, and like especially out here in Kingsland, man. Like I see boomers, I see rednecks, I see young rednecks. I mean, mostly rednecks. It's Kingsland, Texas. There's Kingsland, Texas don't have a lot of high society people. It's not one of these towns where people come from, you know, high society. And what I mean by high society, people down here in Kingsland, Texas don't eat caviar. People down here in Kingsland, Texas do not. Oh man, they do not eat at five-star restaurants. They're happy with Taco Bell. Someone was telling me today they wish we had a Taco Bell in Kingsland because if we did, they'd be there every day. There's nothing wrong with a Taco Bell. I used to work at one. But here in Kingsland, Texas, what I've noticed, and maybe I'm a bad person, we don't have a lot of people with high hopes. You know, they're happy just to get a $5 bottle of liquor. They're not going to buy a $120 bottle of Weller. They're going to buy a big old bottle of Kentucky Deluxe, and that's okay. That's Kingsland, Texas for you. Kingsland, Texas is just a place where, like, when I tell people about Kingsland that have never been here, they think I'm lying. Like for real. Like when I used to go to like when I was in Killeen, man, I'm like, oh, they used to do this in Kingsland. People are like, there's no way. Like it sounds like Killeen. I said, well, it almost is like Killeen. Kingsland and Killeen had a lot in common. So they had a lot of out of towners and also had a lot of there's a lot of drugs, a lot of dope heads, lots of dope. Lots of lovely thing called dope. But anyway, where was I going? Anyway, so like, but the worst prototype of person I think, man, will have to be those. You're running my vibes. That guy, the running my vibes hippie type, the psychopath. And the reason why I call them psychopaths is because like, just give them a day without weed and see how they act. Come on, man. Like one guy got mad because we didn't have some new THC drink. First of all, this is a liquor store. This is not THC. Like the THC shit is getting old. If you're over 30 and weed is your identity, Maybe it's time to just hang it up. Get a real drug. Do a real drug. You know, don't come up, don't drive around asking for THC drinks. God damn, just buy a fucking sack. Son of a bitch, dude. Go to liquor. Oh, y'all have THC. Yeah, Willie Nelson THC drink. Yeah, I have it all right. Up my fucking ass. All right. Well, you're into my vibe, man. My vibe. And you can just tell this is a psychopath. Like, you run his vibe and see how much of a. See, run this person's vibe and you will see a serial fucking killer. I'm not kidding. Like, and I'm not trying to be rude, it's just the way it is. But there's only like 15 minutes in, I'm already fucking talking about serial killers. But, like, it's like, those are the kind of people, like, they get under my skin. 'Cause, like, you'll see them at the lake playing the ukulele. Like, I saw one guy the other day at the slab playing the ukulele. It was before everything got cold. Like, it was like last summer, but one the other day, I guess. But he's like playing the ukulele and he had like dreads and he was white. You're like, oh God, this guy. But those are just they get on my nerves, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, and believe me, I've had my pot smoking days, and and I know a lot of my friends smoke pot, dude, and and I take edibles every once in a while, but I'm not like I don't make it my identity, and that's the whole point. It's like when you make a drug your identity, and when you're out there, playing the ukulele, or you're out there on the beach playing your guitar and you're fucking beanie, and it's in the middle of summer, and you have dreads and you're white. There's something wrong there. There's something like missing. It kind of reminds me of that guy that was like like I don't know if y'all remember like 5, 6 years ago there was a guy, or maybe longer now. I think it's like 7 years ago. There was a guy that was like a hippie and apparently they were like smoking like a lace joint, and this guy freaked out. So the guy got an axe and just chopped him up. And everybody's like, "This guy's so cool, man!" It's like he was so laid back. He just chopped him up with the axe. Yeah, that's what they do. He was like a hitchhiker. Like, look it up, man. But it's like I can't think of his name right now. But like he was literally like one of those vibe kind of guys. He was a homeless person, and they try to invite him on not Conan O'Brien, but like Jimmy Fallon. And he like trashed the hotel, and he's just. And those are the kind of people they don't appreciate nothing. They're like these wannabe. I call them wannabe hippies because if you ever met a real hippie from like the '60s, they're not like that. They're not serial killers. They're just like chill. But now it's like every hippie is kind of like a Charles Manson in a way, where there's like, you know, they're just there, just being a horrible person, you know? And it's like, dude, you literally are you're that prototype. You're the guy that literally just shits on everything, you know? And it's like, to me, it's like, and they have no respect for anything. There's not any respect there. There's not any love there for anything. There's not any like it's. I just don't know how to explain them, man. They're really weird. They're like, oh, no, THC. It has to have THC in it, man. It's really my vibe. And as soon as you run their vibe, you see them going crazy. Like saying like someone will be beating their girlfriends and shit. Like I've seen these guys in action. They don't work. They don't go work. It's ruining my vibe, man. Ruining my vibe. We were just freaking out. It's like, dude, you are a psychopath. Anybody that talks about their vibes or crystals or any of that bullshit are fucking psychopaths, bro. I can't stand these fucking people. There's nothing against them, man. Like, there's some people that are really cool. Like, I met like an old hippie lady today that was really fucking cool. And it's like, because she's one of the originals, she's old school. But there's like people my age and younger. Those are the worst, like, those are the worst kind of hippies. You ain't got no THC, man. You ain't got no that, man. Go buy some weed. I know a guy. Right? It's one of my cousins. You know what I'm saying? Go buy some weed. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing looking for THC drinks? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, they like, and who the hell wants to buy THC products from a goddamn convenience store anyway? God damn it. I mean, believe me, I took some of it one time and I freaking freaked out. And it was horrible. It was like overpowered. It's like, who puts 420 milligrams in a fucking gummy? Who does this? Who does this? I took a whole gummy and I thought I was gonna fucking die. I literally fucking cleaned my room at 2 o'clock in the morning because I thought I was gonna die. Yeah. On highway from home bound, run on home till I get back home. On highway. Okay, but no, I don't know, man. But oh, I think that's a fox over there. I don't know. Like every time I hear by myself, I'm scared. Like those critters might get me. Like walk around my neighborhood at night, dude. The critters try to get you. It's like, dude, whose dog is this? But anyway, but yeah, those are the kind of people that get on my nerves, man. And I think it's one of those things. It's like I don't exactly know what causes these people to like, I don't know, just to like just go in life. You like they're literally, oh, hey, trust the crystals, man. Trust it. God, trust the crystals, man. Trust it. Trust my vibes. Well, watch one of them get off one of their vibes, and they are flipping the fuck out. God damn, dude, for real. Like it is like, oh, okay, okay. Well, maybe that your crystals are in line today. No, they're not in line at all. My bad, bro. Shit. Yeah, my THC drink. My THC. THC drink. THC drink. If you're a 30, and I'm gonna say this again, this is gonna piss off all my weed friends and all the weed people I know. If you're a 30 and you're doing weed and they make it your whole identity, think about your life. Look in the mirror. Do a real drug. Take pills. Do cocaine. Meth. Do a bunch of meth and lose your children. That's more adult than smoking weed all day. You know? I'm out here in front of my job just yelling about meth. I'm like, oh, meth! No. They hear me on the camera. But, I mean, I hope they didn't hear me on the camera, goddamn. Because, yes, even Derek does care about his job. And like, it's like, I'm really interested to see where, like, a lot of people's lives a lot of people like a lot of people's shit goes, you know what I mean, like, and like when you're I mean, 'cause, like when you're in your like late teens, early 20s, like smoking weed I think is acceptable, you know what I'm saying. That's And I know Tim Dillon said this before too, but it's like it's so true. Like I remember when I was in my early 20s, man, just that's all I do, bro. And that's all I would do, bro. I would just chill, man. I would just smoke all day, watch TV. I remember I'd get home at night. This was my routine when I was like in my early 20s. I'd hop in my Jeep. I get off work at Storms. I used to work in a restaurant called Storms. Shitty place to work, by the way. The one in Mara Falls was horrible, dude. Ran by fucking idiots. They're all right, I guess. But it's just like, look, hated on me for no reason. Hated on me because I wasn't no little fucking punk ass bitch. That's all it was. Niggas were envious of my shine. So anyway, I I was at so anyway, this is what I do. This is me in my early 20s for years. Let this truck go by. He has a loud truck. He has to let everybody know his nuts are hanging. So anyway, what I do is I would I would go home, or before I'd go home, I'd get off work. It'd be like 11 o'clock at night. You get off work, you're like, fuck. Put your clothes on, you know what I'm saying, or change your clothes, and get in the truck, get my Jeep. I would drive down to fucking Taco Bell, grab me a bunch of volcano tacos. This is back in, these not long ago. This was. I don't know if y'all remember the volcano meal, value meal. If y'all remember that, it had like the really hot nacho cheese on the tacos and on the little volcano chips. Had volcano tacos. The tacos were red, like bright red. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like the Doritos Locos. No, they were like literally bright red. Like we shouldn't have been eating it. Like you could tell it had a bunch of food colored crap in it, right? So anyway, I get like fucking 5 or 6 of those motherfuckers. They're like $1.09 a piece, bro. I'd get a bunch of those and I'd get a bunch of burritos and I'd get home. And I'd be the only one home sometimes. Turn on Seinfeld, spark up, get really toasted, and start eating. And sometimes they have a volcano box meal too. I don't know if y'all remember the volcano box meal. Oh man, it's so beautiful. And I'd get like a box meal and some extra tacos and an extra burrito because I had to have it all. Because like I would literally spark up and drink a 40, or sometimes just drink a 2 or 3 beers or something like that, and literally eat for like an hour and a half straight, just eating this crap as I watched Seinfeld and The Simpsons, and stuff like that. And I would like watch these old, like, 'cause I didn't have like, a, a cable. I had literally, I literally had like just like whatever came on Fox 7 an Austin channel out here where it had like, late night. They had like the late night comedy until midnight, and it'd be like Seinfeld, The Simpsons, and I think nowadays Channel 54 does the same thing, which has like Big Bang Theory and stuff like that. But nowadays, it's not as good as it was back then. And you'd watch all this comedy at night, or what they call comedy, and like that's when I fell in love with the show Seinfeld because I was just baked all the time, right? And so I'd watch Seinfeld. There was like 2 episodes of Seinfeld after The Simpsons, and I'd watch that and I'd just laugh and giggle and eat fucking volcano tacos until I couldn't hardly move, right? And then, oh man, I'm such a health nut. Even if you're just that habit alone right there, that's health nut again. I mean, sometimes it would like I'll get heartburn so bad because of that stuff, I'll just throw up. But I would drink an old English and fucking just eat volcano tacos, dude. And that was my routine in my early 20s. But that's okay when you're in your early 20s, in your late teens. But when you're 30 something and you're still doing stuff like that, you know, it's like you get a real habit. Or you're going to stores and asking for THC drinks. I just want to grab a gun. You know, just want to hold you hostage for a while. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding, dude. I have a reputation here, a really good one, actually. That's one thing I do love about my job, though. Like I have like a really great reputation. Believe it or not. And it's like people here, my customers love me, dude, because I'm cool. I'm that cool dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a affirmative action hire, and what I mean by that is it's not because I'm brown, I'm the only brown person, but I was like the only retarded person. Like they're like, no, we got to hire him. He's kind of his mom took a lot of Tylenol, lots of Tylenol when she was pregnant, so we got to hire him. So I'm like the token autistic guy here. I'm just like I mean you can tell I'm out here doing a podcast on a cell phone in front of the store, waiting on my ride because I can't get my license back until I go sit in jail, which is going to happen very soon. But it sucks. It does. But I'm just like, man, bro. Um, I was telling Steven that too, but on the heavy rollers, I almost said holy rollers. They're the holy rollers. Wouldn't that be crazy? There's that cop again. Well, bad boys, what you gonna do? I'm just bad boys, bad boys. Yeah, he thinks he's cool. That's great at shows, cop. He turns around. What'd you say? Nothing, nothing. I'm good, sir. Yes, sir, I'm good. No, if he turns around, we're recording the whole conversation on the podcast because you want to see how scared I sound because I do have warrants for my arrest. Some dude in a Camaro go by. I said, I'm on a Camaro. Room, Camaro time. I gotta pee, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to be in the sight of the cameras. That makes any sense. The other peeing, and they're like, yeah, there's another peeing, a little penis. It's cold. Everybody will be making fun of how small my penis is. God damn it. God damn it. But I'm afraid to go in the bushes too because it's like, dude, what if you go in the bushes and like there's like a snake in there? I mean, it's too cold for a snake, but like, what if that coyote's in there, or what if that fox, or wherever that was, that right across the road earlier? What if he's in there just chilling, waiting on me? I'm foxing around. So, oh shit. Yeah, you are. Stay over there, little fucker. But see, I heard something. Oh, it's not keys, I think. I don't know what that was. I'm always scared. Not even woods. It's not even like that much forest right here. You know, it's just it's not even a forest right there. It's literally just like someone's house is right there. I'm all terrified. I'm like, oh no, man, it might get me. It might get me. But what I was saying is that yeah, that's what I used to do in my 20s though, and it wasn't like nothing to brag about. It really isn't, and it's like, but like once you get in the 30s, bro, I think it's just time to like, saying stop making your whole identity about marijuana. I mean, there's a certain time in life and a certain place where you're just like, maybe it's time for us to like remove ourselves from like such dumb shit. And I'm not saying go do other drugs. I was just joking, but it's like when getting high is your main priority and you're over 30, it's time to like literally hang it up, you know. And I'm not trying to criticize nobody. I'm not trying to hate on anybody. I'm not that guy. Literally, if I didn't have to use the bathroom days, it would literally be nobody out here or anybody out here. I don't know. But I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, there's a place I can pee. Hey, come here. You didn't see me on camera. I was like literally in clear view of the store. God damn it. I'm getting fired. I hope not. I like working here. But oh man, step over those rocks and crap. But oh man, like the moon is like partly full but still orange and stuff. Anyway, I but yeah, that's like my advice. You know what I'm saying? But like I do remember those good old fashioned stoner days. I mean, and I'm not hating on people that get stoned every day. I think if it, once you pick, like honestly, like if you still smoke weed and you're over 30, that's not really a bad thing. But it's just like if you make it your life, it's kind of a bad thing. Or if you're like one of them vibe people, I call them vibe people. That's when it becomes like, come on, bro. We take acid on the weekends and get the fuck out of here, dude. You get a life. I mean, truly, like when did that become a tradition? But I mean, that's one thing. Like I just I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm more of a like I said, like I took an edible before and just sat and chilled, but like I don't like none of the convenience store crap because it's like, man, just it gives me headaches. Oh, so you're trying to kill me? That's what it is. Like you eyes start hurting. You're like, well, why is my eyes hurting? Like they're bleeding. Like you feel like your eyes are bleeding when you take those convenience store crap, dude. And I don't mean to shuffle on about it. God forbid. But yeah. So anyway, moving on. That's just to me that's the worst prototype person is the vibe kind of guy or the woman. Saying that's saying like just just acts like a psychopath. So like as soon as they don't get what they want. Like they're all about good vibes. They're all about, this in life, man. If life is hard, you just gotta chill, man. But as soon as something happens to them, man, they're looking on my vibe, man. Fucking, like they're cussing about everything. It's like, dude, chill out. I mean, seriously, bro. But it's like, and that's to me, that's like the worst kind of person. I guess I call them fake hippies because, like, what I'm saying, like me, I'm more of a someone called me a hipster the other day, and this is like and in my lifetime, in the last 10 years, I've probably been called a hipster at least 20 times, and that's something that I'm like, I don't know about that, bro. I mean, yeah, I do enjoy like some of the finer things in life. I guess I do. I do enjoy older music. I do enjoy dressing comfortable, and it's like, but I'm not a hipster. I'm not. I'm not like I'm. I guess I'm like Trevor from GTA 5. Where they call him like you're a prototype of a hipster. You're what the hipsters aspire to be. Is like I think that's kind of what I am in a way. Like yeah, I do wear like sandals and like slides everywhere I go, but like because I'm not a gangster. I'm not a what I'm saying. I'm not a rocker guy. I'm not a redneck. I'm not and I'm just a guy, bro. I'm just somebody that loves to be comfortable and loves to have a good time. I feel like I'm a clown. You know what I'm saying? Like I think in the world, even when you're outside of school, there's still class clowns, and that's what I am. And that's when you go to your like in your workplace, for instance. Like I work with like a lot of like well in my workplaces, I don't know. It's kind of weird because like there's I don't really know how to classify anybody that I work with because they're all kind of like just country women, but I'd be the class clown of the workplace, if that makes any sense. And like I've realized that, and like everywhere I go, I've always been the clown. So that's why I'm a clown. I'm just somebody that just likes to just does my own thing, and I just like I'm different from everybody at the workplace. Like I'm the only one that does jujitsu. I'm the only one that saying does a podcast. I'm the only one. Well, actually, one of my friends is going to start a podcast pretty soon, but that works here. But I'm different. And that's what I always like, but I've always thrived on being different. And that's what people say, well, hipsters are like that. It's like, not really. Because the hipster is more like he's different, but he's trying to be the same as everybody else. Oh, you know? And I'm just like a semi-autistic fucking idiot walking around. Like I said, I'm an affirmative action hire where they had to have a retarded person, and I was the hire. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, I'm just a retarded dude, bro. Like, I'm just chilling. And like, you gonna say that word? You gonna say that word? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can say it because that's what I am. You know, I'm not making fun of somebody with Down syndrome or something. I'm just dumb. You know, like what the hell, dude? Like that's what when I say retarded, that's what I mean. I mean dumb. I mean I'm a dumb dude. I'm just a dumb dude, bro. Just living my life as a dumb dude. I'm just a retarded dude, man. I'm just chilling. Like you know, what I'm saying I'm like they're like, oh Derek, but saying at my job, they're like, yeah, he's our retarded dude. I mean, they don't say it, but their faces say it. Every one of my coworkers, you can just tell. And I guess, I can hear them talking, and they're like, yeah, he's Derek. And really, it's like, yeah, he's kind of a fucking dumbass, but he's a clown. Keep him around because he kind of makes us laugh. But nah, I mean, I don't think they say that. I hope they don't say that. That kind of suck. But yeah, man, like, it's retarded dude. That's it. Speaking of something else, man. So earlier I was talking about music, like Creed and stuff like that. And I was thinking, man, and I talked about this on the Heavy Rollers on Wednesday, but I only did a little snippet of it. I was thinking about the halftime show. That's because it's Sunday is Super Bowl. And I got to work Saturday night, but I'll probably be watching Super Bowl at my brother's house or something. Or I got a lot of stuff to do on Sunday though, so I don't know. And I don't really care. It's like I don't know, man. It's like the last couple of years, it's just like got to where like since like 2019, I just stopped caring about the Super Bowl. It's one of those things. It's like, and to me, it seems like when everybody's doing it, I'm just like, like I just don't want to do it no more. And like Tuesday was the first time I ever heard a Bad Bunny song. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't because I didn't even know what a Bad Bunny was really. I mean I've seen him on TV and I'm like I don't know what he sings or what he does or what kind of music he sings and everybody's talking about how he always speaks Spanish and everybody was pissed off about that. It's like bro, like who gives a fuck? I mean really, like what is the Super Bowl halftime show going to benefit you? Is it gonna pay your bills? Is it gonna pay that overdue light bill? Is that what it's gonna pay? Is this what we're going to be doing, dude? Overdue light bill you have? Or is it gonna make sure your kids make it to school tomorrow? Is it gonna feed your children? Is the Super Bowl feeding your children? Like ask yourself, who gives a fuck? If you don't like it, turn it off. And that's how I'm gonna do. Or I'm gonna sit there and complain about it the whole time. 'Cause I don't like the music either. Like my buddy showed me a song, and like, no offense, it's like, it's just I didn't like it. It wasn't my style. It wasn't something that like honestly, like Turning Point USA is doing a Super Bowl halftime show too. Oh my, you got big nuts, sir. There you go. Lights under the truck, big jacked up. You got nuts. Let everybody think you have a dick. But anyway, and so it's like, dude, like I'm wondering, what if, just what if, like Turning Point USA is doing their own show, I guess, with Kid Rock. Oh, another washed up dude. So it's either like we watched some washed up guy that thinks he's a redneck now. When he first came out, he thought he was a black guy, and now he thinks he's a redneck. You know what I'm saying? Like we watched this guy, we can watch this guy. He's become like your dad. Like how it is. Like and everyone else had like a family member like Kid Rock. Everyone else have a family member that's like Kid Rock, where he literally is just like screaming and yelling like right wing red pilled shit all day long. And I'm that family member honestly, but you have Kid Rock where he acts ignorant to feed his fans, so his fans will think he's cool and still relevant. And then you have Bad Bunny, which is the totally opposite. He's your queer cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like he's wearing a dress. He's he's hating on Ice. He's mad. Which Ice came out here a couple weeks ago. It was pretty crazy. I dodged him. I was like, "Watch out!" They couldn't even get me, boy. I got out of the way. Anyway, I, I don't like. I don't like either one of it. I'm probably gonna put my headphones in. I'm probably gonna listen to Waylon Jennings. That's what I'm gonna listen to. Or I'm gonna I'm gonna put my headphones in and listen to some Zero or what I'm saying or Paul Wall or something. I'm gonna be listening to what I always listen to. My old school rap or my old school country. Maybe some old school rock thrown in there, and that's what I would do. Because if I had choices over a halftime show, it wouldn't be some queer bunny. And the damn sure wouldn't be some old washed up white dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, washed up. Well, don't get me mad at me for hating on Kid Rock, but like, yeah, they're having their own halftime show. Turning Point is, and I mean, but like, we all know the NFL is like, I think Jay Z actually runs the halftime show, so there's never gonna be good music. It's only gonna be like what, like they, it's gonna be music that like real football fans don't give a shit about. Have you we ever had a everybody said, well, the one with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Eminem and 50 Cent and Kendrick Lamar. That was a good one. Remember? Or the one with the weekend. Nah, they kind of suck too. Because they didn't let Dr. Dre and them do the Super Bowl halftime show when they were in their prime. They don't do when they're old and washed up. Like 50 Cent up there hanging up there about looking like me, stomach hanging to the ground. And they don't wrong with that. I'm just saying. But like, that makes you wonder, bro. Like, they don't really care about the fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things. Like, you gotta understand. Jay Z had his wife make a country album with a song called Cowboy Carter, and it was by far the worst country song I have ever heard. And he was like, hold 'em. And every fucking skanky girl from my high school with a loose pussy was dancing to that shit. I mean, truly, it was disgusting. And their boots and their short shorts and their cum stain bats. I'm okay. I'm gonna stop. But they did. Everyone from my school, now the titties are all sagging. It's like looks like two looks like someone literally like you get soccer socks and you put tennis balls in them, and they're over there dancing trying to sink their titties in everybody's face. Look at tennis, tennis ball, titties hanging down in soccer socks. Shut the fuck up. I'm kidding, guys. I really am kidding. I mean, not really. I'm not really kidding at all. But yeah, man. So like, it's like, but it's always like I remember my favorite one. I'm gonna say this, but I said it on the heavy rollers as well. But my favorite halftime show was not even a Super Bowl halftime show because I remember that same year on the Super Bowl. I think they had like in 2001. I think they had like NSYNC or something on play. I'm trying to remember who was playing, but I remember a certain game, a Thanksgiving game, 2001. And if you listen to the heavy rollers, you already heard me talk about this. But a certain game, it was Cowboys versus, was it the Chiefs? Might have been the Chiefs. No, it was the Broncos. The Cowboys versus the Broncos. And a little band by the name of Creed came out there and fucking killed it, dude. Like one of the best halftime shows I ever seen in my entire life. And it was right after 9/11 too, bro. Right after 9/11. So Creed came in there ready to do it, ready to kill it, ready to run the game. And you know what? I have never seen a halftime show equal to that one since that in my life. You can't name one. What I thought with Rihanna? Like, oh yeah, when she was dressed all in red doing demon seances. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yes, I love that one. Love it. But no, dude, Cree, and he's like, "Can you take me higher?" And there's like a bald guy like floating on ribbons going everywhere, and you're like, dude, that is the coolest halftime show ever, dude. No other halftime show has had a bald dude, a Nazi, swinging on ribbons. I just say Nazis because he's bald and white. Like I got so many friends that are bald and white, and they're like, "What the hell? What do you mean, bro? I'm not a Nazi." Well, you did kind of send me those memes. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But he wasn't a Nazi. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know the guy personally. I'm just saying. A lot of us don't like the Jews. It is what it is. It's not Nazism. I mean, Hitler had Jews in his army. What are you talking about? Anyway, fuck. I just said Hitler in front of my job. But anyway, no, I'm just saying, and they were up there, like Creed was just killing it, bro. So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Let's go there. Can you take me high? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, come on, bro. You can't beat that. You can't beat it, bro. Like you can't. But I did. Like, what is Bad Bunny gonna do and that wasn't even a Super Bowl halftime show. That was a Thanksgiving halftime show. Because like, and everybody's like, what are commercials? Fuck the commercials. What else can you say for me to buy Doritos? Huh? What are you gonna do? Some half a fag up there freaking talking about something, trying to be funny, trying to be cute. Everybody's always like, I like that commercial. I like that commercial. It has a celebrity in it, and they're just like talking, and they're so funny to me. Oh God. Oh, these celebrities care so much about me. They don't. They don't care. Give a fuck about these people, man. The celebrities, they just, it was pretty crazy because like that is my favorite. I remember when people used to talk about that. Like you go to work, and someone's like, "Man, you see that Super Bowl commercial last night? It was hilarious." Like back when I was in school, kids were talking about it. Now it's like no one talks about it. No one cares. Like it's like because like we're living in an internet age now, where it's like we forget about it a minute later. So it's like, man, like I'm gonna go to work Monday, and like nobody's gonna say anything about the Super Bowl. There might be one guy. Yeah, man, the Super Bowl, it was pretty cool. It's pretty good games. It'll be that one guy. Because people are such followers too. Sit there like listening to. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we get to do the Super Bowl. So no one cares. And my brother's like, everybody should come to my house and let's watch Super Bowl. We talk about football all day long. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna go to jujitsu that morning. Then I'm gonna go to church, and then I'm gonna chill. Simple as that. There will be no Super Bowl in my future. I mean, if I do go watch it, I'm gonna complain the whole time. No one's gonna invite me to the Super Bowl party, you know, and I don't want to go. I'm just not the type of guy that sits around like that anymore. It's like my care for football went out the door when it made it so obvious they were cheating. Like every time you turn around, it'd be like the same teams winning and stuff like that. And it's like, when you see like a foul, they only like count it against certain teams, and other teams they just like freaking slam in the ground for doing the same exact thing. And you're just like, oh, okay. Like there'd be literally like somebody like tackling a quarterback, and no one gives a shit at all. They're like beating the shit out of that quarterback, and everybody's like, yeah. Then as soon as they tackle a certain quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, everybody's like, oh my god. Like I'm surprised they're not even. I'm surprised. I think the Chiefs are not in the Super Bowl this year because everybody's just so sick and tired of it. Them and the Eagles. What's the other team? Like there's so many teams that were in the Super Bowl that everybody's just like, I really don't care. And it's crazy nowadays that you hear people say that. I don't care about it. You're like, damn, for real? Because when I was a kid, it was such a big deal, dude. It was like one of those. Like I remember being a kid and like there be like adults like just watching it. And I remember the last Super Bowl party I went to. I went with my buddy Marcus, and we went to this his wife's cousin's house. And I was just like, and there were just all these people there hanging out. Everybody was just talking. It's like, this is what life is. Like, like I'm sitting there like, dude, just kill me now. Like this was like 10 years ago, I think. But like, well, I've been to some since then. And it's just like, and it'd be just like these guys stuck in a room together. They don't hardly know each other talking. Oh well, yeah, well for a living, I like to dig holes and I'll do concrete and like I'm a framer. I do this and it's like, oh god damn, dude, like this is so exhausting, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. And that's another thing too. Like as I get older, I just get to where I'm like I'm just so fed up. Like it's all day long. I have small talk with people all day long. Like people will come in the store and I'll talk to them, which is cool. I like some of these people, what I'm saying. But then it's like by the time I get home or if I go somewhere, it's like, dude, I really don't want to be here. Like, you go to a Super Bowl party and I got invited to one too, which is pretty, and I like the guy a lot. So I'm like, you know, but I can't make it because it's too far away, and plus I gotta I gotta work early on Monday and stuff. But I I'm just like, dude, like, I can't. I don't know, man. I just don't want to be part of it. It's like the whole brouhaha and macho man acting, and every guy is just this kind of guy. It's like, man, you know what I mean? Like there's all standing around. I've been a Seahawks fan since 1915. It's like, first of all, like why are you wearing a Seahawks jersey? Like this like a guy the other day, he was talking about how he's a hardcore Dallas fan, and then he pulls up in the drive-thru, he's wearing a fucking a Kansas City Chiefs jersey. It's like that's what makes me tired. That's what made me tired of the whole football scene. 'Cause, I used to love football, bro. I played it in middle school, and I was pretty good. I just had a bad attitude, and I liked it when I could play it. But now it's like, as a grown man, I don't want to watch other grown men, And maybe, well, I like UFC because it's more real. That's the problem. And that's what like drove me away from NFL and also NBA. Because I used to love watching NFL and NBA, bro. That was like in my 20s when I lived in my grandpa's old other trailer. Me and my brother Chris, we would like literally just watch sports all day long, and it was like it was our shit. But then we started seeing, then you start seeing all the fake shit, like all the favoritism and all the just dumb bullshit. It's like, bro, like it's not even that, bro. It's just annoying when you see some guy, you know what I'm saying? Like when you see privileged and stuff like that, and then you hear about the referees voting on the games. You're like, dude, this is not right. And it got to the point where it was just like it got old fast, man. And that's why I still like UFC. But it's like I know there's probably people that throw fights and stuff in UFC and stuff like that. But like I don't know, man. I'd rather watch a UFC event. I'd rather watch, like I was so happy when Patty lost, Patty Pimblett, man. 'Cause, like I like the dude a little bit, but I hate those shit talking dudes. I always like Conor McGregor was another one. Like when Khabib choked him out, dude, that was one of my favorite fights ever. And even when Nate Diaz beat him, like Nate Diaz, is my boy, he talks shit too, but like I love Nate Diaz, man. And we're about the same age and everything, so like I'm a good fan of his. And And it's, like and that like it's just a lot of stuff like that, man. I'm so sick and tired of like the Vegas voting crap. I'm so sick and tired of it, you know. And I'm at the point because I had some good memories sitting around watching football with my brothers or my friends. I remember when my buddy Jay and them had like a little Super Bowl party. I went over there and it was just a good time. It was me, Jay, and Mikey. We watched football together. And every Saturday we watched the Longhorns play. And I still love my college football, man. But like every Saturday we'd watch the Longhorns play. We would just go at it and like be laughing at each other, having a good time, talking trash, watching our game. That was our thing, you know. And that like because football does create bonds with your homies, but it's like, dude, I miss those days. But it's like now when you watch it, it's like, yeah, this is lame, bro. Because like the outcome already. It's kind of the same guys are just like, oh, you know. But I don't know, man. It was a lot of good memories back in the day, bro. It really was. It's just there were a lot of good memories, a lot of good times, a lot of good friends, a lot of good, a lot of love, lots of love. But now it's just like like with all the refs cheating and everything, doing that crap, it just gets older. And then the Super Bowl halftime shows, like this is not catered to men at all that watch football, and that's why everybody always gripes about it. And they'll be like the same kind of guys. Oh, I don't believe they didn't play the goddamn music. It's because it's not catered to you no more. It's catered to like, it's literally like just trying to like it's catered to whatever artist sucked the most dick that year. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like saying so, whatever artist sucked the most dick, that's who's gonna get up there and sing. They don't care if you like the music or not. They don't care how you feel about it. They don't care. They don't care. So it's like they don't care about the fans. It's so fucking clear by the music they pick. And I'm not trying to hate, but it's like, dude, like what? Like, look at your dad. I'm pretty sure like all of us know we all have a dad that's a football fan. Like my dad loves football. He don't even know what a Bad Bunny is. So it's like one of those things where it's like I know they can't kind of cater to old people, but it's like it's like why you gotta be lame? That's my whole thought on it. You know. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys are having a good day, man, and I'm really thankful. I'm gonna have to go because my ride is fixing to be here. But yeah, so we did a podcast outside my job, bro. So what do you like to think about that? I hope you guys had a good time, and I hope you enjoyed me ranting and raving. But hope to do more of these too, especially like on the recorder on my phone. That's that's pretty dope. I didn't know I could do. I didn't know to record this long. That's why I never did it. And that's kind of like the Derrek Ribera show. That's kind of what it is. But I'm gonna try to make a cool thumbnail too before I release it on ChatGPT. But I mean, you never know. Maybe make a couple stickers or something for you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but like I know it's not gonna get much listens, but like if it does, it'd be kind of dope. Yeah, so guys, thank you very much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for everything y'all do. Thank you for the guy that hit me up and said, "Man, where's your solo podcast been?" And it's like, man, like I said, man, I've just been in the lab. I've been working. I've been busy. And sometimes, like, I do a podcast once a week with Steven, and it's like, man, dude, I don't have time. And the only reason why I'm doing this one is because this is the only time I have is literally waiting on my ride outside my job. Like, this is the only time of the day sometimes. I mean, and I'm not out here like this every day either. Like, so it's like once or twice a week I have to wait out here for an hour for my ride. But because I'm trying to get my life together, man, and I'm really close. I really am very close. There's a lot of things I got to do and stuff like that to in order to get everything together. And a lot of times I can't record at home either. Like, it's really hard because there's always people there. There's always something going on. There's always, it's like, dude, like I just, and I probably could go to a friend's house and record or something, but I just don't want to burden anybody with anything. But I am also in works to get my own RV, hopefully. So yeah, we're gonna see what's up with that as well. So I could be living on my own again, which I really miss. And I just enjoy life, man. Don't let haters hold you down, man. I'm saying that because one of my friends hit me up and was like, these people have been hating on me. It's like, dude, and that's what they do. That's when like, and like, 'cause the Lord told me, like, hey, this year everything's gonna look up for you. And I was like, okay. And he said, 'cause like people and all the naysayers, they're gonna doubt everything they said about you, and they will. And that's my message to y'all as well. Is like keep doing your thing. Don't let someone hold you down. Don't let someone stop you from doing this. Don't have a follower mentality. Like if everybody says the Super Bowl halftime show is good, and you think it sucks. Guess what? Tell them it sucks. Don't be rude about it, but just like, hey man, I don't agree with you. And like don't agree just for somebody to feel better about themselves, because fuck it. I mean honestly, I mean it's not like just live your life, man. Enjoy your life, bro. Enjoy it, bro. I mean seriously, enjoy your life like these cars and these loud trucks driving by. Most of the time there's not really loud trucks supposed to go by, but yeah, it's Kingsville, so there is. Kingsville is a prototype of a town that's just where like only way I can describe Kingsville for people that have not been here. Play GTA 5 and go to the country part. And that's exactly what Kingsland is. Anyway, guys, my ride's here. Y'all have a great day. Have a lovely time. Enjoy your lives. Um, yeah, thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it, and I love y'all very much. Take care of yourself, girl.